Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Sean Killian versus RIP Kid No Cry, and this is going to be a 2v2 Iron Man. The winning team will win $100 and the losing team will lose $100. Also, this is Edison format, and if you want to play any Iron Mans like this yourself, I'll leave a link to the Coliseum Discord down below in the description, and then we will go ahead and we will see RIP Kid No Cry win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they'll decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we got Lightning Storm, Red Gadget, Regeki Break, Green Gadget, Regeki Break. They have Raikou, Hamster, Necrogardna, Gores, Sirocco, and then D-Prison. Okay, so this side looks wild. Obviously, like, they play a lot of discard cards. Maybe that's just because, you know, you can, like, summon Gadget, search another Gadget, and then discard a Gadget. Yeah, I feel like it's better too if you open like 2 gadgets, because then you can still keep one to keep the loop going. But okay, they're gonna go set Hamster, set D-Prison, pass, draw Mind Crush, and then they're gonna go main phase, normal out, green Gadget. This is a weird deck list. Green, go ahead, search out red Gadget. Okay, battle phase, attack, take 400, and then they get to go ahead and set a Raikou from the deck. And then we're gonna go set Regeki Break, which we know that they will probably Raikou pop that. Pass, they draw Mirror Force, and then go main phase, Raikou, pop the back row, chain Regeki Break to pop their D-Prison, and then they mill a Vayu and a Gale there. Okay, the Vayu is a pretty good mill. And then from here, they're going to go Tribute for the Sirocco, switch to attack, battle phase, poke, and then Hamster, attack directly. If we get hit with Gores, we have, you know, Mirror Force to end up dealing with it. Then set Mirror Force, pass, they draw the Fortress there. Then they're going to go main phase. Looks like they're thinking here. I mean, it's definitely normal red Gadget, right? Like it's always that. Yeah, normal red Gadget effect. Go ahead, search out for the yellow Gadget. And then now we're going to go battle phase. Try to beat over Hamster. They said, alright, sure, you know, we're not going to Mirror Force a red Gadget there. It's fine. Set Regeki Break, pass, they draw Lure Darkness. And then go main phase, activate a lure, and then that draws into Sirocco plus Greffer. Oh, okay, that's actually really solid. You could banish Sirocco, Dark Greffer, discard Necrogardna, dump Sirocco, but we could also banish this and then dump like another Vayu. So let's see what they decide to do there. They're gonna banish Necrogardna. I was gonna say you could also banish Gores, but Gores is like crazy. Normal Dark Greffer effect, discard the Sirocco, and then dump a Vayu from the deck. Okay. Battle phase, Sirocco, beat over red Gadget, Dark Greffer, attack directly, and then just go ahead and pass turn. They draw a Limiter, or Limiter removal. I don't even know how to say that card's name, but okay, the one that doubles the attack. But now they're going to go main phase, and then normal summon out the yellow Gadget. And then yellow Gadget goes search, yup. And then now we'll go grab out the green Gadget from the deck to the hand. We could summon Fortress, but you know, would get hurt pretty bad by Mirror Force. Okay, we're just gonna pass. We don't do anything. We don't even like, you know, set the removal or anything, which could, you know, boost the attack of this. They draw another Raikou there. So now they're gonna go main phase. It would have been nice if they drew like a dark that they could just discard for free. Obviously, like a Vayu or Sirocco would have been insane there. But now they're going to go Vayu into the Armed Wing. And then Battle Phase, attack yellow Gadget. Then we're going to Regeki Break to pop the Armed Wing. And then beat over for 800. And then Dark Greffer attack directly. Okay, so putting them down to 1,000. Set Raikou, pass, draw Trap Dust Shoot. That card's not good at this point. I guess we could just discard it for free, though, for Lightning Vortex. Maybe not now, but at least at some point. Normal summon out green Gadget, and then green goes search out red. Sure. Battle phase, attack Raikou. Raikou, pop the green Gadget, and then they mill nothing there. Activate Vortex, discard Trap Dust Shoot to go pop. Discard red Gadget plus the Fortress to summon out Fortress. And then set the removal. Pass, they draw Dark Armed. Okay, yeah, they have way too many darks for that. Let's see, 3, yeah, because they have 6. I mean, they can get rid of 2 of them with Vayu, but not enough now. So they're just going to go set Raikou, pass, they draw Gear Frame. Hey, there we go, that's a good draw. Normal summon out Gear Frame effect. Go ahead, search out the Machina Force, which, you know, obviously you just play that so that way you can discard it to summon Fortress for free. Battle phase, attack Raikou, and then they're going to go activate Mirror Force. So wipe out the bodies, and then discard Force, summon out the Fortress, and then pass. They draw Armageddon Knight. So, I was going to say, thinking here, because, you know, you can Raikou pop Fortress, then they get to look at your hand, though, which sucks. But they're only at 1,000. So we could also just normal Armageddon Knight, then do that. But we're just gonna... Oh, I guess this just makes more sense, right? Raikou always pops the back row because we just always go for Plague next. Yeah, so Raikou pop back row. I couldn't tell if they chained that there or not. But they mill 3, normal summon out Armageddon Knight, and then dump Plagues, summon by putting back, and then just use those, make the Dark End Dragon, effect, send, and then, yeah, just battle phase, go ahead and swing for game. So moving on to game 2 now, we'll go ahead and see the Gadget deck go first. Opening hands, we have the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, Yellow Gadget, Red Gadget, Fortress, Torrential, and Green Gadget. They have Torrential Tribute, Sirocco, Raikou, and Dark Armed. So we're just going to go main phase, and then normal summon out Gadget, normal summon out the Red Gadget. Effect, go search out Yellow Gadget, and then we can just go set the Wing Blast, pass, they draw Hamster, and then they're going to go normal Sirocco, and then battle phase, attack, and then we're just going to go ahead and take that there, set Torrential, pass, draw Green Gadget. Holy, it's so many gadgets. We're going to go normal out Yellow Gadget, and then Yellow, go ahead, search out for the Green Gadget, discard Green plus Fortress to summon out Fortress, and then they activate Torrential, you know, go ahead, wipe the board, sure, and then just pass. We don't want to discard 2 to summon out Fortress there. They draw Heavy Storm, so they could just MST the back row, which, you know, they're going to do. And then set Hamster, pass, because they know that they play Raigeki Break in the deck already. So just going to go ahead and, you know, try to out that. It ends up being Wing Blast, and then draw Needle Ceiling. Okay. This card is cool. It's cool that they're playing that. It's like another Torrential, kind of, but you need like a little bit more setup for it. Normal summon out Green, and then Green Gadget effect, go search out the Red Gadget. And then, do we go battle phase poke? Because it could be Raikou. Okay, never mind. We're just going to go discard, summon out Fortress, and then Fortress to attack over Hamster. And then they're going to get Hamster effect to go special. Go ahead, set the Raikou from the deck. Green Gadget, beat over Raikou. And then pop Green Gadget, make a mill. They don't want to target Fortress because this card will, you know, look at the opponent's hand and discard one. And they don't want that. They also have 3 Darks in graveyard now, so Dark Arm is live. That was a really good Raikou mill. And then set Torrential, pass, they draw Gale, and then go main phase. They can go, I was gonna say, I guess maybe they're thinking if they want to summon Dark Armed or not. Because you could just like summon Dark Arm, try to 1-for-1 trade with the back row if it's like bottomless or something. Or like, I guess you can go plus if it's like Raigeki Break or something. So they're going to go Special Dark Armed, and then they're going to go Torrential, no priority on Dark Arm, because if it is something like, you know, Raigeki Break, then at least they don't have to banish one, and they want to leave it in graveyard, I guess, sure. But I don't know, doesn't this deck usually play Return, so it actually would be, like, better to banish, like, a DD Crow or something, just to get it out of there, or maybe Armageddon Knight, depending on what's in their deck. But they're just going to go set Raikou, pass, they draw Trap Dust Shoot, normal summon out Red, go search out Yellow, and then we can go Battle Fizz, swing, and then Raikou pop, mill 3, they mill Plague there, they also mill the Pulling the Rug, which works against like all the gadgets, and then set Trap Dust Shoot, pass, they draw Dust Tornado, so set Dust Tornado, pass, they draw the Limiter removal, and then normal out Yellow, and then no search because we went through all 3 greens, all 3 yellows, and 2 reds. So the gadgets are like gone at this point. But I'm pretty sure this deck would play Avarice, right? They're going to go set, pass, they're going to end phase Dust Tornado, the Trap Dust Shoot, the card that was already set. Then pass, draw MST. Okay, so now they're going to go main phase, MST, the Limiter removal, and then they're going to chain it there. I guess they're just chaining it because they figured like Yellow Gadget's going to get outed anyways, so may as well just make it big so that way we don't take any damage. Normal summon out Sirocco, special summon out Gale, and then now they're just going to use those to go into Thought Ruler Archfiend. Okay, shouldn't we have like Gale, you know, half the attack? Was there a point of like not doing that? But I guess if they're just passing turn and not attacking, okay, it makes sense if we're just not attacking, sure. So they said attacking question mark? Nope, just end phase it gets popped, draw scrap recycler. Okay, I mean that's not avarice, but I mean this does, you know, shuffle back to draw one, and then also it can dump another fortress. I mean, I guess that's not like a great draw at this point. The Machina Force would be a good draw. Recycler, dump fortress, recycler, put back a green plus red, draw into Machina Force? Nah. That's actually dirty drawing that there. Especially because if we can leave this on field, you know, it's once per turn to get the draw. And the opponent doesn't have any setup in their graveyard. They just have Plague in there. I mean, they have Sirocco, like some good cards, but they don't have the Vayu set up. So I think they could like Fortress, just crash, just a pop, you know, try to leave the Recycler on field, force them to top decking out. So we're going to go ahead pop. They're going to get the Thought Ruler effect to gain some life points. And then attack with Scrap Recycler, pass, they draw return. Oh, weird. It's almost as if I said we should have used Dark Armed to banish. The thing is, like, no matter what, I feel like we should have at least banished DD Crow, but maybe if they play, like, Call the Haunted or something, maybe they're like, oh, I don't want to banish my Armageddon Knight because I play Call the Haunted. It's like, sure. But that's what I was saying, like, maybe you banish this depending on what you play in the deck, because if you play Call the Haunted, sure, I guess leave it in grave. But, you know, you play Return, you can banish it, and then at least have something that you can return back and then get a dump off of. But now they're going to go set return pass. They draw Doom Caliber Knight. Okay. Scrap Recycler effect to go put back and then draw. And then draw on the D Prison. This staying on field's broken. Like, it's just going to get them so much value. They get to put back all the gadgets to keep, like, going, like, plus just drawing. So now they're thinking if they want to even summon out Doom Caliber Knight, because this also is mandatory, so it can end up negating your own monster. So if we summon this, then this isn't going to give us draws anymore until the Doom Caliber goes away. But we're going to go switch to defense, normal summon, battle phase, attack, and then set D Prison pass. They draw the Caius pass, draw Doom Caliber Knight, battle phase attack. Yeah, you don't want to summon this because then your Doom Caliber will negate your Doom Caliber. So swing, pass, they draw Gores, which they can't even use because they set the return. Oh my gosh, pass. They draw Needle Sealing, and then attack. Yeah, I mean, Doom Caliber is just going crazy right now. And then set Needle Sealing, which they already had one set, so I'm not too sure why you'd set another one there. They draw Dark Greffer, and then they're just going to go main phase, activate Plague, put back Dark Greffer, you know, Doom Caliber has to negate, and then Plague, put back Gores, special summon out, okay, and then tribute summon for Caius, effect, banish the Scrap Recycler, battle phase, swing, which is going to get hit with D Prison there, but I guess we can actually just, like, activate return now, right, because we have, like, a Synchro 8 setup, so maybe we try to get some damage in and then set up a Synchro 8, yeah, they're going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and summon out the Plague and the Monarch. Then just swing, and then we can go main phase 2, and then use those to make a Stardust Dragon, and then pass turn. They draw Yellow Gadget. Okay, Yellow Gadget doesn't get them anywhere though. I mean, obviously they can search out Green Gadget, sure. Then they just pass. They draw Gores, which we knew. We also know their next top deck is Greffer. Pass, draw Red Gadget. Okay, now that does something because now we have enough machines for our fortress. Oh, that is actually just game, right? Because we could just like normal summon out red. I mean, normal summon out green, search red, discard both for fortress. Yeah, so green, search red, and then summon out fortress by discarding 2, battle phase, crash, and then green gadget attack directly. So on to the game number 3 now of match 1. We'll go ahead and see the Vayu deck go first. We have Trap Dust Shoot, Needle Sealing, Limit to Removal, Yellow Gadget, Fortress. They have Return, Deck Devi, Dark Greffer, Trap Dust Shoot, Dark Greffer, and Plague. Okay, that's a good draw because that's a good discard for Dark Greffer. So now they're just going to go main phase, normal Dark Greffer, discard Plague, dump Vayu, set Trap Dust Shoot plus Return. They draw Solemn Judgment, and then we're going to go draw phase, activate Trap Dust Shoot, go hit back the Yellow Gadget, you know, just keep them off the gadgets for the time being. And then also them setting Return makes it so that way they can't get hit with Trap Dust Shoot back. So that's pretty good on their end. And then also after you activate Trap Dust Shoot, then it just looks like you have one set back row, which could be like a trap card to protect Greffer. Set Needle Sealing, pass to draw Armageddon Knight. normal summon out Armageddon Knight, dump the Sirocco, Vayu effect, bring out the black armed wing, and then now they can just go battle phase and swing. So that's going to be a lot of damage, but they also have their deck Devi set up now. So swing, and then set deck Devi, pass, to draw Mind Crush. You wouldn't even flip this right away, right? Because, like, you know every card in their hand besides the newest one. So I feel like, never mind, I was going to say, I feel like you would just keep, like, the big body on field here. But they will just activate deck Devi to check whatever the top deck was, which was Mind Crush. And then set Mind Crush, limit to removal, Trap does shoot, Judgment. None of this does anything. And the thing is, they know every card. Yeah, so it's just game. I mean, it's worth trying here, but yeah, the opponent can just swing and they know there's nothing to stop them. So that is going to be match 1. Now moving on to match 2, we're going to see Sean Killian versus RIP Kid No Cry. And we will go ahead and see Sean Killian win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they'll go first, 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. I mean, it's pretty much going to be 40 every time in this format. But opening hands, we have Heavy Storm, Shura, Bottomless, D-Prison, Sirocco, and Icarus attack. They have Brain Control, D-Prison, Sirocco, Chaos Orc, Mirror Force. Okay, so now we're actually playing like a real deck, right? Instead of playing like the Gadget discard strategy, we're now playing the Blackwing strategy. So we're going to go main phase, just set Icarus attack, pass, they draw Plague. So next turn we get like normal Sirocco, and then, you know, if they try to stop us, we have Icarus attack. So they're just going to go set Plague, set D-Prison, pass, draw the Kalut, then go main phase, normal summon out the Shura, battle phase, attack, and then the D-Prison, and then we're going to chain Icarus attack to pop, sure, which I guess is fine there, right? Because if that was Raikou or Hamster, then they would have gotten, like, advantage off of it, and outed Icarus attack if it was Raikou, so I may as well just chain to go pop, also puts that in grave. Set Bottomless, pass, draw D-Prison, and then they're going to go set D-Prison, pass, draw Icarus attack, and then pass, they draw Vayu, set Vayu, pass, draw Black Whirlwind. So now we can go activate Black Whirlwind, normal out Sirocco, Black Whirlwind goes search, grab out the Shura, yeah, this card's broken, and then attack, just beat over the Vayu, go main phase 2, and then just pass turn, they draw a Raikou there. So now they're just going to go main phase, normal summon out Sirocco, and then they're just going to Bottomless to go banish that, which also sucks for them because it's going to make their value harder to achieve. And then set the Mirror Force, pass, draw the Bora, and then go main phase. Maybe they're thinking about activating Heavy Storm here, because I mean they can put a lot of damage on board if they do go ahead and Heavy Storm, which I don't think would be like the worst thing ever. But I was gonna say, like, it does kind of suck getting rid of your Black Whirlwind. But normal summon out the Shura, Black Whirlwind, search Kalut. Then we activate the Heavy Storm to go ahead and wipe the back row. And then now we're gonna go activate Sirocco effect, targeting the Shura. And then battle phase, swing. Wait, we messed up, right? Couldn't we have just, like, special summoned out Bora? And then Sirocco targeted, and then dropped a bunch of Kaluts, and, like, you just win the game? And they can't, like, stop it either, right? Like, Gores doesn't stop it, because they just lose in one swing. That was interesting. Okay, set Icarus attack, pass. I don't know what they were trying to play around there. They draw Caius. Like, anything that's real, right? Like, I mean, sure, like, Battle Fader, but it's just not real there. Not in this deck, at least. They're going to go Brain Control to take the Shura. Shura effect to gain attack. Battle phase. I mean, not Shura. Take Sirocco. Sirocco to gain attack, beat over the Shura. And then they're going to go Monarch, banish the Icarus attacks. That's a very good 2-card combo there. Adding 3 of their cards and leaving them with the Monarch. Draw a Legacy of the Yatagarasu. Then they're going to go set 2. And then pass turn. They draw a Return. Okay. They don't have a light in graveyard yet, but they do have Raikou, so that's going to put one in grave. They're going to go Caius, swing, and then get hit with D-Prison. Then set Raikou, return, pass, draw Legacy of Yatagarasu. And then activate Legacy, draw into a Solemn Judgment, sure. Normal summon out Bora. Oh, this is just game. So swing in the Raikou, flip, and then, yeah, just drop Kalut, and then that's game. So, I mean, that game could have been ended way earlier. If they would have lost that game, that would have been crazy. But we're going to see Vayu Turbo go first this game. We got Jar Agreed, Legacy of Yatagarasu, Kalut, Bottomless, Blizzard. They have Return, Rhoda, Vayu, Torrential. Deep Prison, Armageddon Knight. So they play a lot of the draw 1 cards, because obviously you play 3 Legacy, and then this is at least like the 4th copy of the draw 1, because I mean this is just Jar Greed but better, because it happens to have another effect that could come up. So now they're going to go Rhoda in the Dark Grepher, discard Vayu, dump the Necrogardna, set Deep Prison, pass, they draw Legacy of Yatagarasu, so they pretty much have triple upstart in hand. They're just going to set Legacy and Jar, okay, and then pass turn, draw Dust Tornado, and then normal summon out Armageddon Knight, effect to go dump a Sirocco, sure, then just go Battle Phase, swing, yeah, no point of trying to bring out anything here because you're going to get hit with trap cards, so just, you know, beat down with these, hit for 31, set return, Dust Tornado, pass, they draw Shura. Imagine if one of these draw ones give us the Heavy Storm, so activate Legacy, draw on the Solemn Judgment, normal summon out Shura, okay, never mind, we're going to leave this as a bluff for Icarus attack. So normal summon out Shura, set Bottomless, set Legacy, set Judgment, pass, they draw Bottomless, and then now they're going to go main phase, activate Vayu effect to go banish and summon. Sure, that's going to get hit with Bottomless. But yeah, I mean, obviously that's going to get hit with like something to stop it. Set Bottomless, pass, draw Bora. There's so many traps on the field right now. It's actually kind of insane. Activate Jar, draw into Kalut. Sure. And then they're going to go special summon out Bora. Yeah, that's fine. And then they have Battle Phase. I mean, they have Judgment to help protect themselves here. So try to beat over Dark Grepher, activate Deep Prison, activate Judgment, and then they're trying to Necrogardna there to go ahead and stop that. Then Bora, attack Armageddon Knight. Sure, pass, draw Allure Darkness. And then, yeah, the Allure you don't really want to activate there. You can just hold off on it. Activate Return, pay half the life points, chain Dust Tornado up to pop the back row. They chain Legacy to draw 1, and then they draw into Bora. Also, wouldn't it be smarter to activate Dust Tornado on the set card and then flip Return? Because, like, what if the set card is, like, an MST, right? Then you go, like, activate Return, chain Dust Tornado, they go chain MST. I guess you're fine with that. You just end up winning anyways, but I don't know, there's, like, no point of doing that, I think. Or you could get hit with, like, something weird, like, I don't know, like Dark Bribe. But they're going to go ahead, return, bring back Sirocco, make Vayu gang a bunch of attack, and then Battle Phase, attack in the Bora. But now, yeah, it's at 55, because it's going to gang attack for all of these. They do have Kalutes. So they're going to go ahead, drop multiple Kalut there to barely stay alive. And then just go set Torrential. They can't synchro with any of these because this can't be used as a tuner while it's face up on the field or anything. So they go Allure, draw Bottomless, MST, discard them. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Maybe they were just looking for a dark plus like Deep Prison, which is kind of hard to do. So that way they can beat the Shura. And then end phase, oh, that's going to get banished, pass, draw Vayu. Yeah, the return not ending the game is really tough for them. But now Sean Killian's thinking about how they want to do this. They're going to go normal, summon out Blizzard, summon back out, then on summon, activate Torrential, go ahead, wipe those out, and then just pass turn. I mean, they could have definitely just led with, like, Shura declare an attack, and if they deprison you or something, then you have main phase 2, Blizzard to make Synchro 6, which is, like, good enough to survive, right? Unless they hit you with, like, the perfect trap cards there. Then they draw into a Vayu, which is able to swing for game. Yeah, I mean, I think Sean Killian misplayed there. So going on to game number 3 now, we will go ahead and see Sean Killian go first. Opening hands, we have Heavy Storm, Kalut, Judgment, Icarus Attack, Deep Prison, and Bottomless. They have Vayu, Heavy Storm, Sirocco, Caius, Dust Tornado. So set Heavy Storm, pass, they draw Torrential. And then they're going to go main phase, set Torrential, pass, draw Dust Tornado, and obviously they don't want a Heavy Storm like one back row, especially against a deck that they've seen play Jar and Legacy, because odds are you're just going to go minus there, or at best you go even. Normal summon out Kalut, and then Battle Phase, swing, sure, and then go main phase 2. We're going to go set Dust Tornado, Icarus Attack, Bottomless, Judgment, pass. They draw Armageddon Knight. So we're just full committing to the back row here. Dust Tornado on the Torrential. Sure. I guess trying to play around like, you know, the Pro Storm. Then they're gonna go main phase, activate Heavy Storm, Chainsaw and Judgment. Pay half the life points, stop that. Normal summon out Armageddon Knight. Effect, go ahead, dump the Necrogardna. Battle phase, crash with the Kalute. And then they're gonna go set Dust Tornado, pass, draw Dark Armed, set D-Prison, and then pass turn. Okay, they draw into Armageddon Knight, which is a good draw there. Normal summon, and then use the effect to go dump the Plague. Armageddon Knight, attack directly, so now they're down to 26. They draw Vayu. Okay, I mean, at least that makes the Icarus attack live, so that's good. And then that gives us one more dark, so we're one more dark away from Dark Armed. They draw Allure. Activate Allure, draw Dust Tornado, Mirror Force, and then go banish Vayu. And then now they're going to go Tribute for Caius. Caius to try to banish their Vayu. They chain Icarus attack, tributing the Vayu to go ahead pop Dust Tornado plus Caius. Then they can chain Dust Tornado onto D-Prison. Okay, so go ahead out that, then set Mirror Force, Dust Tornado, pass. They draw Sirocco, which they can't do anything with because the opponent doesn't have a body. Same thing for the opponent, just the Sirocco's not doing anything. So they're just going to go ahead, go main phase, and then pass turn. They draw Hamster. Okay, set Hamster, pass. They draw Gale. Hamster was a solid draw there. So now maybe they're thinking about if they want to activate Storm. So what, normal summon, special summon, but then we make a Synchro 8, and then we Vayu effect, so we're like always just a little bit over or above for our Dark Armed, unless if there's a way to do it. But I don't think there should be able to. There's nothing like crazy in the extra deck. So activate Heavy Storm, go ahead and wipe. Yup, hits Dust Tornado, Mirror Force, normal out Sirocco, special summon out Gale. That's fine. And then go into the Dark End Dragon effect to go send. Banish to go summon out the Blackwing Armed Wing. And then just swing, pass. They draw MST. So, I mean, the Sirocco can gain 23, which is almost enough for game. So go ahead, swing, putting them down to 600 life points. And then, wait, are we supposed to beat over the Blackwing Armed Wing? I don't know, like, Dark End Dragon seems pretty good, but I guess it's going to have to push itself down and attack to out this. So now we're going to go set, because I guess this just has a bunch of attack on it. But I was thinking, like, it gives us the opportunity to top deck, like, Raikou or Hamster or something, where, like, leaving this on field doesn't. Pass, draw the Bora. They do have the 3 Darks engraved for the Dark Armed. So they're going to go main phase, and then special out Dark Armed. Priority, banish to pop Sirocco, and then banish to pop the back row, and then, yeah, just normal summon out. Sure, we didn't even need it. Wait, actually, we did need it, right? Yeah, I said Necrogardna. So normal summon out, and then battle phase, go for game. And then on to match number 3. We are going to see Sean Killian versus RIP Kid No Cry. Sean Killian's going to win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and go first. And then opening hands, we have Blizzard, Legacy, Bora, Jar Greed, Allure, and Sirocco. They have Dust Tornado, D-Prison, Bora, Icarus Attack, and Legacy. Okay, so we have a Blackwing Mirror match, and this deck plays all the draw. So we're going to go activate Allure, draw Icarus Attack plus Jar Greed, and then go banish the Bora, set Jar Greed, and Legacy, pass to draw Heavy Storm. Yeah, like if they use Heavy Storm here, which they do, we just go chain, and then now they just went -1. We drew D-Prison plus Judgment. And that's a very strong -1, because also getting this card out of their deck is just huge. So now we can play differently the entire time. Bora attack, and then now they go set 4, pass, draw Mirror Force, and then we're going to go main phase, set 5. So now there's Mirror Force, D-Prison, Icarus Attack, Judgment, and Jar Greed set on Sean's side, and then they have Dust Tornado, D-Prison, Legacy, and Icarus Attack. So pass, they draw Bora, and then just Bora, declare attack, and then pass, draw Dark Armed, normal summon out Sirocco, effect again attack, battle phase, beat over Bora, then activate D-Prison, chain Icarus attack to go pop. It's like a little bit weird, right? Because if we target the Bora, then they're going to attempt to chain their own Icarus attack, assuming that they have one set. But I guess also if we target Icarus attack, then they can just chain it to pop anyways. So we're going to go ahead and we're rolling the dice. We will target the Dust Tornado plus the Legacy, then chain Legacy, then Chain Dust Tornado to go pop Mirror Force, so they draw into a lure, and then pass, they draw Kalute, sure, so now they're going to go main phase, activate a lure, Chainsaw and Judgment, so not wanting them to draw anything, no engine, no non-engine, no, no purple cards. So now our life points are only down at 23. They're going to go normal summon out Bora, and then go battle phase, Bora declare an attack, we deprison, Bora declare an attack, and then they have Kalute to end the game. So on to game number 2 now. We will go ahead and see Sean Killian go first. Opening hands, we have Gores, Mirror Force, Kalute, deprison, Icarus attack, and Judgment. I do like that they play Gores in this deck. A lot of people don't like Gores in this deck at all. I think it's broken, because this is the only, I feel like this is one of the only decks in Edison where people are like, oh, they don't play Gores because they play Black Whirlwind, and then you're like, drop Gores, and then it's like high impact. I don't know, I think the argument of Black Whirlwind and Gores is dumb. I think the Royal Oppression one makes sense, but if I have Black Whirlwind staying on the field and it doesn't leave the field, I probably win the game, right? Because I'm getting a free search every single turn, unless if I'm just getting hit with like constant bottomlesses or something. But then like if I have Gores plus Whirlwind and a monster and they have like 3 sets, you can just not play into bottomless, and you can just like hold on to Gores and then drop it, then play. But they have Gale, Sirocco, Gores, Allure. Hey, they both play Gores. Let's go. Allure, Blizzard. Maybe they just side deck it, but I'm happy that they're both playing it. And then pass, they draw Torrential, activate a lure, draw Brain Control and Kalute, and then go banish. Banishing the Kalute, sure. And then pass, draw Shura, normal Shura, battle phase, attack, and then they drop Gores. Yup, that's fine. Then set Icarus attack, set Mirror Force, pass. They draw the Bora, so go main phase, switch to attack, battle phase, try to crash. And then Icarus attack to go pop both, sure. So Gores was able to trade with 2 cards there. Then set Torrential, pass, they draw Dust Tornado, and then normal summon out Kalute, battle phase, attack, and then they're just going to take that there. Go main phase 2, then pass, draw Icarus attack, and then, let's see, go main phase, normal summon out the Sirocco, and then Sirocco affect the gang attack, and then go battle phase, try to beat over the Kalute, activate Mirror Force, and then pass, draw Bora. I feel like we don't commit Bora, and we just keep Kalute swinging, right? Yeah, battle phase, swing with the Kalute, and then main phase 2, set, we're definitely going to set at least 1 here. We're going to set Dust Tornado, pass, draw the Shura, Brain Control to go steal Kalute. Sure. Then special summon out Gale, starting with the Brain Control to play around Icarus attack. And then now we also get the special summon out Gale because we have a Black Wing. Then we can synchro off into a Go-Yo Guardian. Sure. Normal summon out Shura. And then that's fine. Battle phase Shura attack. They take it. Attack with 28. Now on that attack, we're going to Dust Tornado, pop the back row. Take 28, special summon out Gores, bring out the token. And then they're going to go set Icarus attack, and then pass, draw bottomless. So now we can go switch to attack. Actually, which one do we switch to attack? Or do we switch both to attack? I'm going to say you could switch both, which plays around deprison, which there's more copies of deprison than there are Mirror Force. So we're going to go switch both to attack. Battle phase, try to crash, and then they're going to go Icarus attack, pop both. Set bottomless, deprison, judgment, pass. They draw Mirror Force, and then just go main phase. Normal Blizzard, Blizzard effect, special summon back out the Shura. I mean, they could make Stardust, I was gonna say, but deprison would end up hurting, and they already went through Mirror Force, and if they had Torrential, they would have used it there. So it's not like they have the destroy stuff. So go ahead, attack, and then get hit with deprison, and then go set Mirror Force, pass, draw Icarus attack. Okay. Normal summon out Bora, and then battle phase, attack over the Shura, activate Mirror Force, activate Judgment to stop that, and then also they're going to take Piercing over the Shura, set Icarus attack, and then we also have Bottomless set, pass, they draw Heavy Storm, wow. So they're going to go main phase, activate Heavy Storm, and then that's just going to go through, normal summon out Bora, battle phase, crash, and then Blizzard go ahead and swing for game. So GG's. They said run back, sure. Okay, but wow. That was a crazy heavy store in there. I'm not gonna lie, because having bottomless plus Icarus attack, like, it's so hard for them to actually end the game there. And they were at low life points too, so it's not like they had like too many options. Assuming that they didn't draw something that was able to beat this. Sadly, if we even had the Icarus attack, like tribute to pop, that would have been pretty bad for us, because then we wouldn't have had any monsters. But at least there's like bottomless to try to, like, you know, still win. But yeah, that was rough. That was rough. But that was going to be it for the Iron Man. We're going to see RIP Kid No Cry end up winning the $100 there. Also, like I said, make sure to check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below in the description if you want to play anything like this yourself in the future. Also, if you want me to post a run back at some point, let me know. I know a lot of people are kind of over current format right now while we're waiting for the ban list, because it drops anytime at the end of August, which is like the next like 4 days. So, you know, people are kind of over the format because we know it ends in like 3 days, and it's going to change completely most likely. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.